Class T.
I'm Aida Putri from Class D.
And in this video, we are going to express our opinion, which is we agree or not with the
topic
Yeah.
about sex education should utilize in elementary school.
Okay, so we kind of do like a debate. A debate, and each of us will express our opinion or our arguments, and yeah, just let it flow the conversation. So let's get started. So I think I should call this a motion. So the motion is what was sex education should be utilized in elementary school. Well, personally, I agree with these motions because there are in the status quo, like in this real life, I see there are so many news about people committing sexual violence. You know what I'm saying? Like especially in the recent news is about a group in one of the social media. You know that? Nah, so there are a group in one of the social media that in this group they talk about their fantasy, their experience in about sexual. And what make it worse is they did the sexual the sexual things to not to just to others, like their boyfriend girlfriend, no, but they do that to their family. And the worst thing is they do that to their parents, like, oh my god, that's so also their sister, like their family. That's so ridiculous. I mean, how can you have such a like that imagination in your head about make something ridiculous to your family? And I think that that thing is happening because they didn't get the sex education early. For example, maybe they didn't get the sex education in their elementary school. So that's why I agree, we should teach the child in elementary school about this sex education, so they can um, like know and menghindar from that. And well, how about you?
Okay, could I give my argument? Sex education is very important,
Yeah.
but I disagree about we should teach sex education in elementary school, because I think that is too early for them. Because elementary school students, they have to just learn about basic academic. Don't teach them about sex education because it's too complex for them. And then I think if you teach them about sex education, be afraid that maybe they're going to curious about what is sex, what is sexuality, so they want to search or looking mencari tahu, looking for what is sex education by themselves. Then it's too risk for them, and that's why I disagree that elementary school should sex education should utilize in elementary school. But I agree if you want to utilize sex education in middle school. for middle school student, because they already puberty, they know what is body parts that they don't have to touch.
Okay.
Like maybe they one of them, maybe most of them also understand about what is sex. I think. So,
Okay. Enough.
yeah.
Okay, so according to your opinion, yeah. Okay, it's okay to teach the middle school about sex education, but I think it's better to teach them when they in the elementary school, because you just mentioned about curious, the kids in the elementary school have a high curiosity about something. Now, that's the point why we should teach them. We afraid that they will you know we cannot deny that today so many child have a handphone, have access to the social media or internet, something like that, and there are so many news that the child cannot see, that is not right, it's not in their age to see, and they cannot understand enough to the content on the social media. What if they find, for example, they find a videos about the sex education, or the people, no, I'm sorry, the video about people are teaching like teaching the wrong thing about sex, and they don't have knowledge to understand, but the that is not right to them. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They see a content, but they didn't know. They didn't know that this is wrong. They cannot follow this, but because they didn't have a knowledge about that, and the curiosity of the child, maybe they can maybe they more wants to do that because they don't know. You know what I'm saying? If we give them education, maybe they already have like kesadaran. At least they know that is wrong. So I think that may that can mengurangi per se.
Reduce.
Yeah, that can reduce the chance to the child to do the wrong, to do the wrong in sex, about sex. Yeah.
Okay, like what I said before, sex education is very important, but not for elementary school. So the solution is, if you want to teach sex education, but for elementary school, give them like teach them about body parts that sensitive to touch other people.
Okay, I get. Oh, you mean we teach them like according to their age. So
Yeah.
in elementary school we can teach them about sex, but not too much.
Yeah,
Just
nah.
tell the basic thing.
Because if we talk about sex education, you know, like sex, sexuality. So for elementary school, I think no. But like what I said before, the solution is teach them like basics about sexuality, like your body that's sensitive to touch other people, and then what is like
Okay, I get your point. So yeah, you're right. Okay, I take your solution, and also yeah, I almost forgot to give a solution. So besides that, we can also that's why I agree, because we can teach the child about sex education in elementary, but we have to remember that we have to melibatkan right, their parents, because we know this is sex education, so we cannot just teach them because they are still child. So we have to include their parents in this, and also we should like choose the right teacher, a competent teacher, like for example the sensitive, that for sensitive of all, that can teach the child, so the child can get the education, the education dengan baik, the education well, and that can be useful in their future. So they know that, oh, this is we cannot do this, and like, yeah, so on.
And also don't forget to melibatkan their parents if you want to teach them
Yeah.
sex education. That is the solution, I think.
Okay, so I think our
Argument, opinion.
yeah, I think our brainstorming, yeah, our brainstorming is have titik tengah, so we have the solution, and yeah, that's quite good for this topic. And how about you guys? What is your opinion about this topic? Share in the comment. Bye bye.